What is up, you beautiful people? This is episode 3 or video 3 or part 3 to my first experiences videos, and this is actually my first fight, so yeah, it's pretty awesome. And no, I do not condone fighting, so any way, shape, or form, and never start the fight. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hop up into this. So let's take it back about 3 weeks before the actual fight. So about 2 or 3 weeks before the actual fight, this one girl friended me on Facebook, right? And she was really cute, so I was like, yeah, might as well say what's up. So I sent her a poke, and she's like, hey, don't poke me. And I was like, sorry. And then we just started talking from there. So we started talking, and it was pretty cool. She was actually really cool. She was really chill and everything like that. So that was pretty cool, because a lot of people who went to my school are crazy. Oh, and this takes place in 7th grade, by the way. I was kind of a badass 7th grader. Anyways, oops. So I was talking to her on Facebook. She seemed pretty cool. She was being a little flirtatious, so I was like, might as well flirt with her back. I gotta be an idiot to turn this down. So I started flirting with her back, and all's well, right? So the next day we continued talking, so forth, so on. So about a week later, I found out she has a boyfriend, which is pretty messed up. She's one of those, people who lead you on. So that kind of made me mad a little bit. So I was like, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me? She's like, oh, well, I didn't think it mattered. And I was like, what do you mean you didn't think it mattered? Like, that's not something to, worry about or tell someone when you start flirting with them. She's like, no, my boyfriend thinks it's okay. And the messed up part was her boyfriend was one of my friends, and, I'm not a homie hopper in any respect. So I was like, you know what? No. Right, so we stopped talking for a little bit, and then she went to her boyfriend saying I told her to, like, I called her a whore or something, and I told her to, like, F off and, like, stop talking to him and everything. So he got pissed, right? So next thing you know, I messaged her and I was like, what was up with that? Why you spreading shit? Why you telling your boyfriend this? So I was like, me and him are friends, so why would you go and do that, right? She's like, oh, well, I like you and all, and I want to break up with him, but I thought, in order to break up with him, I'd have to, just spread some stuff. I was like, that's really messed up. You're one of those people that nobody would ever love to, like to be around. So she got really mad then. I was like, what, whatever. I'm done. I'm just done with you, right? So she goes to her boyfriend saying that I came on to her. I was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding? So, indeed, her being, like, as cute as she was, I was like, no, I would never. So he's like, whatever, man, just stay away from both of us. I was like, alright, that's cool, right? So then, a couple days following, I, apologized to my friend. I was like, yo, I didn't mean nothing. She was just, spreading shit, trying to, make us, all, like, piss at each other and just eventually, fight, right? So I was like, alright, it's cool, bro, we're good, whatever, right? So about a week later, so this is the third week, and it was actually the day of the fight. We were at lunch, right? And there's been some rumors going around that she continued to spread shit, right? And I was like, what, whatever, I'm not even gonna bother with it. She just wants attention. She's an attention whore. So I was like, all right, it's cool, right? So we were just chilling at lunch. I was sitting in front of my friend who we recently had beef with, and we were just kind of talking and stuff. And I was like on my phone, whatever. He goes up to get something, and I take one of his, like, pieces of chicken nuggets, right? And I just take it, right? And I just eat it. He comes back, and he notices it was gone. He's like, who the fuck took my chicken nugget? He's like, who the fuck did that? And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, and then he looks over at me, and I'm like, my mouth full, like, what? Then he's like, first my girlfriend, now my chicken nuggets. That's fucking done. And he's like, we're fucking done. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So I actually had fifth and sixth period with him, and those are the last 2 periods of the day. So we were in class, and it was time to go. Like, the bell just said no, the bell didn't ring. We packed up like 5 minutes early before the bell because my teacher was a baller like that, and we were just like all chilling our phones, and we're just like chilling out, right? So it was really awkward for us to kind of, like, talk, I guess, because he was being a kind of a bitch about it, and I can say that because he kind of was. I mean, I may be wrong. He could have been just, like, I don't know, short tempered, but anyways. So we're just kind of sitting there, and we walk out, like, the bell rings, right, and then we just both look forward and we start walking, and I thought this was gonna be civilized, right? No, he decides to push me into the wall. He's like, let's fight, right? So he throws down, like he starts squaring off of me. I was like, all right, whatever. So I take out my backpack. I was like, you know what? We're eventually gonna fight this whore. Get what she want, you know. So let's just fight, right? And then it's kind of something really like, I don't know what's the word, I don't know, but there's a word for it. But it's not something I would generally do. I'm not saying I'm like, I don't know, pacifist or like, a prude or anything. But I just don't condone fighting, especially over girls or anything stupid in general. So, so since he pushed me, he made first contact. So I was legitimately able to protect myself. I could use self defense, and it could have been justified, right? So I wouldn't be in trouble. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I swung once, and I don't even know. I just blinked, and he was like laying on the floor. So I picked up my backpack, freaking the hell out, because I thought, like, I don't know, I didn't know what to think. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like freaking out. So then he gets up and he starts running after me. And he was a big dude. He's like 6'4", 6'5". He was a big freaking dude, right? No, not 6'4", 6'5". What I was like. He was like, I don't know, 5'7", 5'8", and especially in middle school, that's kind of tall, right? I mean, I was like 5'2", whatever. I was actually kind of a short kid. So he starts running after me, right? And then the principal yells at me. He's like, "You stop there!" So I proceed to walk on my bus, and I see him getting, what's it called? I see him getting in trouble by the principal. I was like, "Oh my God, thank God he's there." So I was just like, "Okay, I won." He got in trouble. It's all good, and I'm fine because I didn't do anything. I didn't start nothing. It was all him. So that was a pretty fun day. So thank you all for watching. I love you all. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos if you haven't. Check out the link in the description below for the giveaway that I'm doing for this Roxio game capture. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.